Division 22, facing Rafael dos Santos, which, listen, Rafael dos Santos is a very decorated MMA resume. And obviously, we're using Hamza Chimaev against him. And, Hamza, it can pretty much do everything in this game. Wrestle, grapple, strike. So very all-rounded player, so to speak. So we're going to use him and see how successful we can be to using him. Body shots. Yeah, man, Hamza Chimaev in this game is a very decorated fighter. He's got, obviously, there's some holes in his game, but at the end of the day, he's still very good at, in not just in the UFC, but in this game, he's very lethal. Body shots. Ooh, clinch. See? Very lethal in the clinch. Rafael dos Santos is very lethal in jiu-jitsu. But, yeah, I mean, he's still really good. Like, you know what I mean? We're just, using body shots. I'm just trying to get him tired. So, when he decides to unload for big shots, he's not going to have much left in the tank for him to unload, so to speak. Right? All right.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
Yeah, I'm landing at will here. The best way to honestly box in this game is if you're going backwards and hitting him is probably the most perfect way you could box. But right now I'm just lighting him up on the feet, going to the body, and yeah. A lot of people when they're in OWC, they're like, bro, I can't get to high divisions. I'm like, why? Because and they always say because it's laggy, the internet's bad or it's out of sync. Well, yeah, UFC is one of those games, guys, that it's gonna require you to have very good internet speed for you to have perfect latency and this and that. Because that's just how the game is designed. Most combat sport games are designed like that, and a lot of players that have good internet and play this game, they do well because they don't have any latency issues. The punches are not out-timed and all this stuff. So the internet, yes, if you have good internet and you're playing this game, it is gonna make a difference. Oh, this guy's going for a submission here. He's going for a guillotine. Ooh, I could have countered. But we escaped. Yeah, but as I was saying, a lot of players that have latency issues, when they play this game, what ends up happening is, the punches are off-timed and they get clipped, when they're not expecting it, and they get KO'd, and they always blame the internet. The internet, yeah, it's gonna make a difference in your game and the way you play and the way that you're gonna win, but it's not gonna make the world of a difference. At the end of the day, you're still gonna have to practice the skills that I teach in these videos that are gonna make you good at UFC 4. And people always they're trying to blame something that isn't really, it makes sense, but at the end of the day, it's you're the one that's holding the controller. It's not like either they're playing for you in a sense. So that's what I always say to people, man. Don't look for excuses, because I know this game and I know games and I know what difference good latency with bad latency makes, and it really doesn't make the world of a difference that people say, especially in this game, because a lot of the things that when the player's throwing the shots, oh, there we go, that's how we finished it, body shots. A lot of the things that like the shots that are landing, you're still gonna see it coming. It's just coming in at an off-put time, but it's still accurate to what's going on. So it's not gonna, the shot was off, I didn't get to block in time. Well, that doesn't really make sense either. So, that's how you get it done in Division 22. I'll see you guys for part 2 coming in this edition here, and we'll talk more. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.